Hi and Assalamualaikum. Today I would like to show you the tutorial how to use basic function in Google Spreadsheet, which is sum, minimum, maximum, average, and data validation drop-down list. This is an example on what we're going to do for this tutorial. As you can see here, we have applied drop-down list for date, salesperson, category, and customer payment types. Then also we will calculate the maximum value, minimum, average, and total. Let me show you the steps how to create this file. After you sign in your Google account, you click this create button and choose Sheets. Next, you click blank to start with a new spreadsheet. At the bottom here, you can add more sheet. Also, you can rename it. For example, sales report and name leaks. Now we want to type the title, this title. Now I'm done typing the title and I want this title is at the center. So I choose up to column G and I merge it and then put it at the center. Same goes to this one. I merge it and put it at the center. And then you can bold the text. Now I'm done keying all the heading. As you can see here, this text, we cannot see it clearly. So we can put the wrap text. For these two and the sales amount, and then we can put it at the center, the middle and at the center, and then we can bold the text. Next, we can put the border. Now I'm done keying all these tags. As we can see here, this tags, we can put it the wrap text. And then for this column, we can merge it, and for this column too. Alright, and then we can bold the tags. Next, we can put the border. Right. For this part, we can use it for calculate the maximum value, minimum, average, and total. So now how we gonna apply the data validation for the date? We don't want to type the date, but we want to choose the date from the Google Calendar. So we choose this cell, click data validation, and check the cell range A6 up to A20, or you can just put 8,000. Click OK and choose date at here. And then you click save. After that, you check you double click and it will appear like this. Then you can choose the date from the calendar. The next step is you have to create a name list to put it in the drop-down list. So you click on another sheets and then you key in all the information in the name list. I'm done keying all the information in the name list. You have to create this name list because we want all this information will appear in this sales report. So when we click on the drop list, it will appear all the name list here. Now we want to apply the data validation for the salesperson, category and customer payment types. First, you choose this cell and then you click data validation, and we check for the cell range. As you can see here, it is start from C1. We don't want to start with C1. We want to start it with C6. So you can add it here, C6, and let it up to C1000. You click OK. And for the criteria, we use the list of a range. And the range is in the name list. So we click this and you select the data from this salesperson. Click all and you can let it up to 8,000. Click OK and then you click save. Then you can check here, all the name list is appear in the drop down list. What if you have a new staff to join this company? So you just add their name. Let's say you have 2 person want to join this company. So first, second person, so you can just check in the drop down list. So their name has appeared in the drop down list. Same goes to category and customer payment types. You choose these cells, click data validation, you edit, this is from D6, click OK, list from a range, we click here, and you click this name list, and select a data from the category. Let it be up to B1000 and you click OK and click save. You can just check all the information, all the list has appeared on in the drop down list. Then for the customer payment type, the validation, you edit it from E6 up to E1000, you click OK, list from a range, click here, then go to the name list and select the data for customer payment type. Let it be up to C1000. Click OK and click save. So all the information has appeared in the drop down list. Now we want to key in all the data, and for the date you double click here and you just can choose the date from the calendar. So for example, we want to start it at 1st August. and then time, and salesperson, post rental, and customer payment types. For remarks, you have to type the number if they use a bank draft or check. And sales amount. As you can see here, we cannot see the name clearly, so you just can drag this cell like this. And then for this, also for this. Alright. And then you can put it on the center. Then as you can see here, we want a decimal point, so we can just choose the format, number, and click this number, just like that. Now I'm done keying all the data. As you can see here, this row we can let it in the middle, and then for the sales amount we can put it at the center. Now we want to calculate the maximum value, minimum value, average, and total. Firstly, you click at this column, and then you type the equal symbol, and for maximum you type max and open bracket. We want to calculate the maximum value from G6 up to G20. So you type G6, G20, close bracket, and you press enter. And then same goes to minimum, average, and total. You type equal symbol. Then for minimum, you type min, and then open bracket, G6, G20, close bracket, and enter. For average, you type equal symbol, average, open bracket, G6, G20, close bracket, and enter. Then for total, equal symbol, sum, G6, G20, and enter. For every calculation, you have to put the equal symbol. Or maybe you can just click this button, and for maximum you choose max, and then you type G6 up to G20, and then you press enter. Same goes to minimum. You click this button, choose minimum, G6, G20, enter. And average, you choose average, G6, G20, enter. For total, you choose sum, same, and enter. Just like that. Besides typing the G6 up to G20, you can also drag this column. For example, you want to calculate this, so you choose max, and then you just drag up to G20. And then you just enter. Same goes to minimum, average, and total. Minimum, then you just drag up to G20 and enter. Last but not least, you can rename your worksheet in this box. So that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you can do these steps for your own work. Thank you. What a wonderful